My name is Gunther Humpel Wasmud. Many still know me as a city councillor for youth, culture and social affairs. I retired in June 2016, and since March 2016, I've been a patient caretaker at the Friedrich Ebert Hospital in Neumünster. And since about this time, I've been chairman of the Hospice Initiative. The motivation for this came from my field of work that I have always pursued with commitment, and the idea of going from 100 to 0 was not acceptable to me. It was important for me to continue to be active and engage myself. And these are two fields, the Hospice Initiative and the situations in the hospital, which I think are important. That also civil engagement develops in it, and therefore I got into these two working parts. The patient ombudsman takes care of the discomfort in the hospital. I'm not a lawyer of patients, but the task of the ombudsman is to listen to the complaints of patients, and then to listen to the other side, asking the doctors to interview the nursing staff. We have most success after a patient complaint if we have a joint conversation, either at the ward or in my room, and we try and clarify the situation. If things are not clear, if the patient decides to clarify this in a more legal way, then my job is over. I can only mediate and help make things clear. The Hospice Initiative takes care of people who are in the last stages of life. In Neumünster, around 1,000 people die each year. Of these, about 500 in hospital, 250 in old people's homes and nursing homes, and a certain figure in their own home. Most people actually prefer to die at home. In fact, it is not like that. We want to make sure that when it comes to end of life, that it is dignified. The relatives can also say in the end, the father, the mother has gone from us, but he or she has died with dignity. Here in the hospital, we have a wonderful palliative ward with 8 beds. And in this palliative ward, the Hospice Initiative is always represented. But they don't bring the food to the patients, that is what we do. And that way we can also get into conversation with them. We can spot if there is fear, and we can then respond to them. There are many different wishes when someone says, "I would like to see my dog once more," or "I would like to go to Kyler Ford." We simply try to fulfill the wishes of the people who are in their last phase of life. It gives me particular pleasure that I'm needed and that I can also apply my knowledge. It is also a good situation for yourself. And the second is, I believe that many things in a society can only be organized through civic engagement.